Farmers in Nawungan, a mountainous hamlet in Bantul Regency, are apparent examples of a success story in utilizing marginal land for agricultural business to increase their income and improve their livelihood. Nawungan has become one of the biggest shallot suppliers in the special region of Yogyakarta for years. Farmers in Nawungan have their own traditional practice that has helped them survive through the hardship of practicing agricultural activities on marginal land.
Ya, terima kasih. Nama saya Jurianto. Ini selaku kepala dusun di Dusun Nawungan, dan kami tergabung dalam anggota kelompok tani Lestari Mulyo namanya yang ada di Dusun Nawungan ini. Ya, di sini kan daerah pegunungan, jadi dari kultur tanahnya saja sumber airnya sulit karena tidak ada beda dengan di bawah pegunung. Di bawah gunung, kalau di bawah gunung pasti ada air mengalir dari gunung kan, kalau ini pegunungan. Jadi kearifan lokal di sini sudah terjaga dari nenek moyang dengan dia membuat wadah tanah tada hujan. Jadi membuat embung kecil yang embung kecil itu menampung air hujan yang digunakan untuk kebutuhan nyiram tanaman, sehingga kebutuhan pangan di daerah sini agak tercukupi.
Farmers in Nawungan have gone through many episodes of journey in developing their agricultural business. Long ago, the mountainous land in Nawungan used to be dry and infertile due to the lack of water. Therefore, farmers could only grow paddy and vegetables that did not require a lot of watering. Back then, farmers only planted those crops to fulfill their own daily needs rather than for commercial purposes. In an attempt to improve their harvest, several farmers began to build small ponds alongside their lands to gather water from rainfall to later be used to water their crops. This practice has been conserved from generation to generation and proven to help farmers get more supply of water. Before finally switching into cultivating shallot, farmers have tried to cultivate tobacco. However, after finding out that shallot can be a promising commodity, almost all of the farmers in Nawungan switched to farming shallot. Shallot needs to be watered more frequently than tobacco, every 2 days precisely. As a result, the need for water supply increased, especially during the dry season. This has always been their biggest obstacle from the start. When their small ponds ran out of water, farmers had to find another way to provide water supply for their lands. For a certain period of time, irrigation wells were commonly used when farmers ran out of pond water. However, farmers needed to pay around 25,000 rupiahs per hour for the irrigation. Although irrigation wells offered an easy way to get water supply, they apparently were not the safest helping tool for the groundwater. Consequently, farmers used to face the issue of low water supply every year. Apart from the lack of water, shallot farmers in Nawungan also have to overcome plant pests and diseases. Their main enemies are usually caterpillars and fungi infections. To combat the pests, farmers usually catch the caterpillars manually to minimize the use of chemical pesticides. Farmers in Nawungan are already focused on being more environmentally friendly because they are aware that the massive use of chemicals may endanger the natural environment.
Betul, yang lain itu karena sudah aktivitas petani, kalau ada ulat ya kita pakai jari, karena kita kan ramah lingkungan, jadi tidak beli pestisida, tapi pakai jari tiap pagi itu di terawang dengan, kalau matahari dari timur kita di barat pohon bawang merah, jadi kan kalau ulat kan di dalam daun kan, jadi kelihatan itu setiap hari itu seperti itu.
Aside from conserving water and combating pests and plant diseases, farmers are now also tasked to conserve the environment so that their land will remain productive far into the future. Farmers use animal dung as the main fertilizer for their shallot plants instead of using chemical fertilizer. As for pesticides, the government has encouraged farmers to only use organic pesticides to be more environmentally friendly.
Iya, jadi dengan terkaitnya isu perubahan iklim, ini petani sangat terganggu sekali karena petani kan tahunya hanya tanam, dia tidak mengikuti mungkin perkiraan cuaca. Jadi dan ini pertanian bawang merah, jadi sangat kalau pas perubahan iklim ya, jadi siang panas malam hujan itu tetap bawang merah ya ada yang rusak seperti itu.
These environmentally friendly practices are meant to prevent land degradation due to the massive use of chemicals in agricultural practices. Thus, these practices prevent crop failures. Furthermore, farmers have not only helped themselves by practicing responsible and environmentally friendly agriculture, but also helped the future generation from experiencing environmental crisis. Regardless of the obstacles and risks in cultivating shallots in the marginal land, millennials or young farmers in Nawungan have shown a keen interest and enthusiasm to take part in shallot cultivation. As they realize that cultivating shallot can give them promising earnings, many of them have chosen to stay in their hometown instead of going to big cities for work. This gives them opportunities to start and manage their own business. Thus, they can improve their livelihood. The farmers in Nawungan are pleased with the fact that millennials are not afraid to work in the agricultural sector because they wish for the continuity of agricultural business in Nawungan.
Ya, saya berpesan untuk generasi muda, terutama di sini ya, marilah kita bertani secara ramah lingkungan, karena bertani secara ramah lingkungan ini akan berkesinambungan sampai ke anak cucu. Dan saya mengharapkan banyak sekali pemuda-pemuda untuk menggugah, untuk jiwanya tergugah untuk bisnis ke pertanian, karena bisnis pertanian ini kita bisa memanajemen sendiri dan kita bisa mendapatkan hasilnya yang sangat bagus, terutama pertanian sayuran dan bawang merah ini khususnya.
Farmers in Nawungan today can see the result of their persistence in building and developing an agricultural system that is suitable for their geographical condition. There is no doubt that farmers have to start paying attention to what they do and utilize in practicing agricultural activities. As a community that may be directly affected by climate change, farmers should not only aim for abundant crops, but also aim for a more environmentally friendly agribusiness.